Hello everyone, welcome to another 2K14 video. In these videos we give the top 5 things we want to see in the next 2K14 game. In this episode we're going to be talking about the top 5 attires we'd like to see in the next game, say other attires or other player models, stuff like that. Let's say in previous games we've seen 3 Triple H's, 3 different Undertakers, 2 different John Cena's, stuff like that, different attires, different models, and in this episode we're just going to be giving the top 5 different attires. First on my list is the straight edge superstar CM Punk, but it's not going to be this CM Punk we see today with the short hair. It would have to be CM Punk with the long hair. When CM Punk had long hair, he was younger, he was less experienced, even though he was pretty experienced still, but he wasn't as big as he was today, and I think it would be pretty interesting, to say at the least, to see how CM Punk with long hair copes today in the WWE. Next on my list is a Triple H, but it is my favourite Triple H of all time. Back when he had the My Time theme, back when he was just developing himself as a single superstar, growing in every attribute he possibly could, becoming the superstar he is today. Back when he had his My Time theme, I think he was pretty cool, pretty damn cool to say at least, to be honest, but I'd love to see that back in the game. The theme, the entrance, everything like that. I love Triple H back then, and it's just one of my personal features I'd like to see in the game. Third on my list would be Brock Lesnar, earlier on in WWE, when he was the WWE champion, when he had the black tights and different attire. Brock Lesnar was pretty much the same back then. He hasn't changed much to what he is right now in WWE, but I think being able to play in the old attire would be a good thing, because I don't personally like his new attire and I like these other attire way more, and that is the reason I'd like to see his old attire back in the game. Next on my list was my favourite superstar of all time when I was younger, and that is the Legend Killer Randy Orton. Now, the Legend Killer Randy Orton is a lot different to the Randy Orton we see today. I don't really like his new gimmick, the voices in my head gimmick. I think it's a bit stupid, but the Legend Killer gimmick really suited Randy Orton when he had a bit longer hair, when he used to face off against legends like Undertaker. I love that rivalry, and even when he RKO'd his father, when he pretty much took on every legend that could wrestle at that moment. He was my favourite superstar. He was a lot cooler than he was today, I think, and yeah, I'd love to see him back in the game as the Legend Killer, so we'll go kick some legends' ass on the next WWE game. The fifth and final attire slash model slash gimmick kind of dealio thing would have to be Kane, but not Kane with a mask. Once again, in the WWE game, I would like to see Kane without a mask. To be honest, Kane has spent most of his career without a mask now, and he is I think he's made the most appearances as a WWE superstar of all time. I'm not too sure on that one, but his new mask doesn't really live up to his old masks that much. It's not as threatening, and to be honest, I think Kane without a mask was a good kind of gimmick, even though all the critics didn't like it. I think he lost his kind of devilish look, but to be honest, Kane without a mask back then looks more devilish than he does with a mask now. So that's my reason why I want Kane without a mask back in a WWE game. So there we have it. Them are my top 5 different kind of attires or models I'd like to see in WWE 2K14. If you enjoyed, please leave a like to show your support, and leave a comment on what you think I should do for other top 5 videos for 2K14, and if you've missed any of the other episodes, I will put a link on the screen right now so you can go back and watch them in another window. And yeah, enjoy your day and goodbye.